Hi, I'm net reporter Katja, and with me now is Katie Salen. Welcome.
Thank you, happy to be here.
She's a game designer and educator as well. So, you're a professor at the DePaul University for computer games and digital media, right?
Yep.
And you also founded a school,
Yep.
which is called Quest to Learn. When did you start to combine game design and education?
You know, I think about 4 years ago, I've been teaching game design for a long time, and I started working with teenagers just because I was lead designer on an online game that was focused on teens the first time I'd done that. And I was just so amazed at how deep the students went into content when they were making a game about it. It didn't matter what it was, math, social studies, something about their family. And it was at that point that I started to think that, wow, I think there's something here that's maybe bigger than game design. So that's when I started thinking.
Yeah, and you even get help from New York City, the state, to finance it?
Yeah, so the school that we opened is, it's called a public school, so it operates on state tax money.
Yeah, that's really cool. So how many classes do you have by now?
Well, so we have 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. So that's about 10 years old to 13 years old, and that will eventually go all the way up until students are in high school, so about 18 years old. Yeah.
And are the names also changed, like mathematics or chemistry?
They are. We tried to think about how games would organize content, and it would never organize it as a math class and an English language arts class. So we tried to think about classes that organize the way that you would think about the world. So we have a class called The Way Things Work, which is science and math together, and it's all about trying to take things apart and put them back together. We have a class called Code Worlds, which is English language arts and math. So that's been important, that students have a chance to work on problems that aren't just about math or just about science, but they have to pull on both kinds of content.
Was there one that was really hard to convert into a playful teaching method?
You know, I think the Code Worlds class, which is math and English language arts, has been the hardest, and it's mostly because teachers tend to either be math teachers or English language arts teachers, and they tend to not be the same kind of type of personality. So that's been, we've had to find some very special people that can teach that class, and the goal is that we're able to train more teachers in that area over time. Yeah.
What do you think is the biggest fault of education nowadays, which you are doing better?
Well, I mean, my sense is that there's a lot of actually really good schools out there, but there's a lot of schools that are they're just failing the students because they're not engaging the students, and they sort of are doing things as they've always been done, and they're not really asking questions about how the world has changed and how their classrooms might need to change to help students engage in the world in different ways.
And with your way, I read that the students are much more motivated to do their homework and do their stuff because they really have fun learning.
They do. I mean, fun can sound so simple and trivial, like it doesn't matter, but at the heart of it is that the students are interested, and they feel smart and clever, and they feel like they're contributing something to their classmates, and all of that motivates them to want to be part of a community that's sort of learning together and solving problems together, not just about, you know, taking a test. Yeah.
Really interesting. I hope the idea spreads because it sounds really cool. I hope I had that. And that was Katie Salen from the adc-festival. Thank you very much.